What's going on? Back plugged in again with your boy the Prophet. And so today, man, I'm super excited to bring you guys a 10-10-10 max slotted beyond Resurrection Nnoitra Gilga. This is the most busted character in the game as it relates to PvP. He does not have a killer. We do have a gold pupples for this guy today, but we about to get it popping. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Let's get it lit. Drop shit.
Shout out to mama, she raised me up single with me and my siblings, the greatest of trios. I do not pop pills, but if I could choose, I would be in the Matrix as Jade out the Neo. That was abrupt. If you feel what I said was directed, let's box it out, then we can check it. Cause I sent your Gmail, aim, then dial up. Hey, yo, L, cause you got a message.
Wait, can we take a quick break?
Okay, and come back, cause I still gotta flex. Yeah, I'm humble and still gotta show I ain't pressed. I don't talk to these hoes, so I send them a text.
Back plugged in again. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to be bringing you guys this video. It's a little late though, in my standards. I did pull this character basically less than 24 hours after he came out. I've just been busy though, but we do have the max slotted boy here. We do have a gold pupples. This is a 180% attack build, so the highest attack you can have is 186%. That is of course with focus. My particular build here, we do not have our focus enabled, so I would say a gold chappy is better than a gold pupples, but a gold pupples is better than no gold at all. That is for damn sure. So we're just gonna get into it. We will be doing our next build without the gold pupples, so we'll be keeping our focus. And yeah, that's about it, man. Just wanna basically keep moving on. Look at that. And like I love how his strong attacks play out. Like, don't ever get that twisted. I love it. His first strong attack kind of feels like a range strong attack, but like I love it. It's perfect for crowd control. It does exactly the job you need to do. It knocks enemies down, breaks their guard. The good thing about Iran cards is there's no melee guard with any Iran cards really. So I believe Iran cards only have range guard, which is the pew pew guys. But yeah, so you can just slice through this. This particular raid does have a captain at the end, the Soul Reaper captain, which is Kenny. I mean a heart captain. So I hate these little underground dudes. The biggest issue with this character in PvE content is his normal attack range isn't like enhanced up to some of the other, better units of this kind. So we are going to go ahead and drop the boost, then we're going to drop Nelia super to weaken the boss. Hit him with the 1 2 3 4. Okay, 28,000 damage with a crit. That's just one part of his flurry. So hitting him right there for man, almost 60k. So wow. Getting into the second build here, and we do have focus enabled. I know it looks a little bit weird to have a fortification pill in with this build, but really nothing else is going to do anything extra. Like a 10% off stats item would be cool, but all my 10% off stat items are rolled for SP, and I'm not going to re-roll them. So this build, however, does give him more focus. So I mean, it is what it is. The focus will give us additional damage. So you do use your strong attacks. It's not like you don't use them ever. So it is what it is, man. We'll take the boost here, just so we can get the highest critical hits possible. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get higher damage or higher criticals with having lower attack. You know what I mean? And taking off the gold pupples. So it is what it is. Like I said, the fortification pill at this point is only to increase our focus as well as our, give us that 30% attack that anything else would have given us. So I could have did like a captain's role, but incomplete Hogaku, but that doesn't give you that extra boost in focus. So this will actually raise my damage. So that's why I did go with the build this particular way. You really don't have to use his strong attacks very much at all, since as I explained earlier, all of the no Iran car has melee guard. So That dude. They are quick though. I will say that the Miranda riders are very fast. If you don't get in close enough or knock them down, then they'll just mess up your whole run, jumping all over the place. Seriously, man, this guy is really in almost a tier of his own. He starts off with 10 barriers. Like, it's just so OP. It's good that those things don't last like a whole raid, or else it'll just be pretty cheesy, to be honest. But you do have to maintain a little bit of skill to get through without being hit. With the normal attack character, same thing. Drop nails, soul bomb, boom, 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 20. So we actually did get a higher critical at the end. So, which makes sense because we had flat criticals, not raised criticals before with the pupples. Some people think you cannot get a critical hit with the pupples. That's not true. It's just not as high. All right, so this build we're going to be continuing basically the same accessories that we had with the last build. Bait, pill, a chappy, fortification, pill, and a bait. But we do have Senkaizen, so I want to see if one Senkaizen using the link slots, in the other. I just want to see if we can get more damage like this. I'm very interested to see which way we'll get a higher damage. And our biggest test really for damage is at the end. The highest, the strongest attack in someone's normal attack string is the last hit, and that goes for every character. Every character, your final hit on your normal attack string has an enhanced magnifier. So with the last boss, we're basically trying to throw a couple of hits of our normal attack and let the boss walk into us during our last 2 hits of our normal attack string. So none of these enemies are going to live past 1 or 2 hits with this dude. Like, that's a fact. So you can't really see how much damage his last hit is going to do. So ooh, that was kind of close. Damn, I love his third strong attack, man. I do. I really like his third strong attack. And I don't know, man. I like his kit overall for what he does. It's perfect. I don't feel like he's lacking anywhere. I like the range of his first. I like it. It can hit multiple enemies at once. It doesn't have to be a dash attack. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool if it got him a little bit closer, but it doesn't. It's perfectly fine, man. No need to worry. So same strategy. Drop the boost first. Drop Nelios first. 1, 2, 3. So we didn't get higher numbers with the Senkaizen. That could just be because the crit number was lower, but we weren't using all of our link slots with the Senkaizen build. But it's worth a test, just wanting to see. Characters like Neliel benefit with the Senkaimon build. So we are going to go ahead and skip over to PvP. We're about to get it cracking, man. We do have the gold pupples. We're going to be using that in PvP, as well as a regular pupples and a chappy. So boom, none of my other units have gold chappies, but they do have full advantage of 3 max level link slots. So this is my PvP scene. At this point, it's really hard. I really need to kind of get a concrete laying on the PvP hardwood right now, because I really don't know who is going to be better for your team, Yami or Retsu. Also, something that I'm noticing now is true Shikai Ichigo. So, oh my god, we just folded that Yama. Sorry, that's my cooling, so y'all might have heard that come on. True Shikai Ichigo actually kills Chads. Like, he fucking folds Chads, dude. Like, it's the craziest shit that I've ever seen. I was trying him out in PvP, and I was trying to get matched up versus Nnoitra, which True Shikai Ichigo versus Nnoitra, he gets killed mostly because of the start barrier, and then the fact that he doesn't have poise. So I don't know, man. You may even be able to insert True Shikai Ichigo into your PvP team instead of like a Yamamoto, because he's a captain and Nnoitra is just gonna inflict horrendous amounts of damage on any captain. So Nnoitra really is kind of got people scrambling around trying to figure out who are the best units for PvP. Nnoitra and Chad are distinctively at number 1 and 2 exclusively. Number 3 I would say is Power Kenny, and then 4 it's like between Yami and Unohana for the 4th and 5th spot. That is a really high toss-up. And then you got wild card characters like Can't For Your Own World, Neliel, who does have a place in PvP now, and characters that were good before, and it's like, where do they stand now? Like the Halloween Halibel, Halloween Nnoitra, she's good. Where does she stand? It's just hard, man. We need a little bit more time to test the waters of PvP, but Yami seems to be doing very well. I mean, he can kill some Yamamotos, he can kill some Chads. Him versus Uno, and that's the thing. Unohana still gives you that heal, man. So even though it doesn't seem like a whole bunch, it is still additional HP for all members of your team that are alive. So it's pretty big. It's pretty big. It's still, it's definitely still something. So I don't know. The thing is, if you have Retsu on your team, you can't use attribute advantage, because Nnoitra is just going to wreck you, man. The good part is not everyone has Nnoitra, since he's on a limited banner, since he's only on a 2x banner. But once his individual banner comes out, there's going to be a lot more people with Nnoitra in PvP. So that's just going to be where we are. At that point, Retsu is going to be very hard to kind of get a beat on where she should be in PvP. As a very solid unit that can kill most of the top units, but she has a true counter, and the true counter is number 1 in PvP, which is this Nnoitra. So he's the new king. As you guys can see, man, all the enemies that we're choosing, they are at least ranked 50 or have over 2100 average attack. So beyond that, everything else is going to be variable. If you have over 2100 average attack, you should have at least 2 or 3 characters with max level link slots. Right there, see? Yami just beat a Chad 1v1, dude. Like, that's impressive, man. That's impressive. And he doesn't give up that the killer advantage like Retsu does. The thing that Retsu has over him is Retsu can heal. So, and Yami doesn't have DR. So, that's 2 things that it just kind of up in the air, man. It's just hard to see who's better between Yami versus Retsu. It's just a very hard decision. Yami versus Chad. Looks like Yami's gonna die down there in the corner. We may need to pop the soul. Nnoitra is at perfect health. Like, go ahead and drop the soul bomb for him. Make them believers. Make them believers. Show them what's up. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Drop him. Come on. Yeah. One more hit. Seeing damage numbers that low is kind of funny, but that's it, man. Make sure you guys let me know what you think with the PvP hierarchy, and what do you guys think about this character for PvP and PvE? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let me know what kind of content you guys enjoy the most on my channel. Prophet Nation, I love y'all. I'm out this month.